Welcome to the hangar. Happy 4th of July. I guess it's happy 4th of July. Kind of a weird divided time in the country, which is very relevant to the 4th of July, I guess, if you think about it. But anyways, I'm not gonna get all political today. Everybody knows where I stand on this. But so I got the Minion jet here out of the trailer and on its back. So I mentioned it before. This nose door was an issue. It was fine until the gear kind of came up and it cracked it, and then I had to repair it, and it's just been a headache ever since. So if it wouldn't have got cracked and broke initially, it probably would have never been an issue. But because it did, I had to go back and I glue in the hinges, re-glue the hinges because they broke off. And this door is very long and it is flimsy, especially without the two pieces perfectly laminated. And I've had to do a little bit of fixing and repairs a couple times just to get it to stop breaking. I've heard people that just take it off, but I'm not going to do that. I think it looks good with it on, and hopefully I can get it working. So the problem I'm having, because it's a servo actuated door, and because the servo control for the door is in the middle, when the door closes, what I think is happening is, because this is curved a little bit and it doesn't sit perfect, that when it's down and up and you're flying and you pick up speed, it starts flexing and pulling this thing open in the front and back. And the servo is not being overpowered because this servo is way more torque than you need, but I think it's just flexing the door. So a couple of theories to this was to put some kind of locking mechanism once it's up, and ultimately, if this doesn't work, that'll be my next step. I've had people mentioning like make this more rigid, which the only way I could do that would be to cut a channel and run a piece of carbon fiber down the middle here to keep it from flexing. But that's a lot more difficult, and I think this is going to be an easier thing to do. So I'm going to try some magnets, some earth magnets put one here and one here. So when the door closes, it's got some force holding those points together, and hopefully that'll be enough. Somebody mentioned just cutting some air on the door, and I never really thought about that. But if it is a pressure problem, if the door's being sucked open, I guess like the F-18, if you put some openings in the door, it's less likely to open it up. But if it's an air